Okay, so this is Biology Form 5, Chapter 11, Subtopic 11.4, Inheritance in Humans. So there are two types of human chromosome. The first one is autosome and the second one is sex chromosome. So we should know that human somatic cell consists of 44 autosome and 2 sex chromosome. Okay, so autosome vary in terms of size and length. So types of human chromosome, the feature, autosome consists of chromosome pairs from number 1 to number 22. Okay, 22 pasang. So 22 times 2, 44. Total 44 autosome. Okay, sex chromosome consists of one chromosome pair, satu pasang sahaja, yaitu pasangan number 23. Okay, so ada dua sex chromosome. Okay. Functions of autosome control all the characteristics of somatic cells. For example, type of blood group, height, and skin color. Okay, so ini control somatic cell punya karakteristik. But for sex chromosome consists of genes that determine gender. So ini khas untuk gender, jantina. Male has a chromosome XY, whereas female has XX chromosome. Okay? Male sex composed of XY are different in size. Okay? X chromosome is longer than Y chromosome. Y chromosome only carries gene which determine sex characteristic. Okay. The number and structure of chromosomes present in a cell nucleus is known as karyotype. So this is male karyotype, this is female karyotype. So karyotype itu dia present the number and structure of chromosome. Okay. Chromosomes are arranged in pairs based on homologous chromosome in terms of their sizes, centromere locations, and bending patterns of chromosome. So this is male karyotype. 44 plus XY means 44 autosomes and 2 sex chromosome XY. So ini pasangan number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5 and so on. 22 pairs. So 44 lah, 44 autosomes. And this one is the last pair. Pasangan ke-23. So XY, so male lah. So X yang dia berbesar daripada Y chromosome. So ini untuk female karyotypes. So kalau kita lihat di sini XX. So kedua-duanya size sama sebab dia XX, dua-dua X chromosome. Okay? So this one is human karyotype. Change in number of chromosome can occur due to failure of homologous chromosome to separate during anaphase 1 or failure of sister chromatids to separate during anaphase 2. You still remember your meiosis, meiosis 1, meiosis 2. The separations of chromosome is occur during anaphase, okay? Anaphase 1 or anaphase 2. So anaphase 1, apa yang separate adalah homologous chromosome. Manakala pada anaphase 2, yang separate adalah the sister chromatid. So the failure of the separation, okay, can known as non-disjunction. Okay? Failure of the separations of chromosome kita panggil sebagai non-disjunction. Okay? So ini boleh berlaku dalam chromosome tertentu. So when non-disjunctions occur in human, either male gamete, sperm, or female gamete, ovum, can possess chromosome number of less than 23. That is 22 or more than 23, which is 24. Okay, so maksudnya dia punya number of chromosome sudah tidak normal. Okay, sama ada dia punya gamete itu less than 23. Kita punya chromosome number yang normal 23 kan, 23 pairs. 23 maksudnya pair. Satu human itu 46 kromosom. Maksudnya 23 from female, 23 lagi from male. Betul? Okay. So, the gamete, sperm atau ovum itu, dia punya number of chromosome boleh less than 23, iaitu 22. Ataupun more than 23, iaitu 24. So, fertilization that involves the abnormal gamete with a normal gamete produce a zygote with 45 chromosomes or 47 chromosome. So, maksudnya dia kurang satu ataupun lebih satu kromosom. So, examples of genetic diseases caused by non-disjunctions are Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, and Klinefelter syndrome. Okay. So, ini adalah contoh penyakit lah, genetic diseases lah yang disebabkan oleh a failure of the chromosome separation. Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome. So, the first one, Down syndrome. So, this one is the karyotype of male Down syndrome. So, kalau kita tengok XY, okay, XY di sini, itu adalah male. Okay. So, kalau kita tengok di sini, kromosom number 21. Ada berapa kromosom di situ? Ada 3. Sepatutnya hanya 2 kan? Tetapi di sini dia lebih 1. So, maksudnya dia ada additional chromosome in chromosome number 21. So, ini adalah Down syndrome. Okay. Total chromosome number is 47. Iaitu 45 autosome plus sex chromosome XY. So, ada extra chromosome for chromosome pair number 21. Okay, so Down syndrome also known as trisomy 21 sebab dia ada extra copy of chromosome at chromosome 21. Down syndrome can occur in both males and females. Okay. And then, kalau kita lihat di sini, this one is Turner syndrome karyotype. So, Turner syndrome karyotype, dari segi autosom dia, semuanya okey. Autosom. Cuma apa yang kurang? Maksudnya, ada missing X chromosome di sini. Ada missing X chromosome. Turner syndrome, total number of chromosome is 45. Okay, 45 only. Kurang satu which is 44 autosome. So, autosome dia betul lah ngam, 44. Tetapi di sini XO. XO means dia ada satu sahaja kromosom X. So, dia missing satu lagi kromosom X. Okay. The gender of individual with Turner syndrome is a female. So, dia kurang satu X di sini. And then, yang seterusnya adalah the Klinefelter syndrome, total chromosome 47. So, kalau kita lihat di sini, dia ada XXY. Terlebih satu sex chromosome. Betul? There is an extra X chromosome in the pair of sex chromosome. The gender of individual with Klinefelter syndrome is male. Sepatutnya dia male, tapi dia ada extra satu X chromosome. Okay? However, his secondary sex characteristics are not well developed. Okay. So, di situ dia punya masalah. Secondary sex characteristics are not well developed. So, next one, human inheritance. Kita akan masuk kepada ABO blood group. So, kita tahu bahawa kita ada blood group A, blood group B, blood group O. Okay. So, di sini kita akan teruskan. Bagaimana dengan pewarisan blood group pula? ABO blood group. So, we continue with student presentation. Thank you.
Rhesus factor. Besides antigen A and antigen B on the surface of human red blood cell, there is another antigen called antigen D, which is known as rhesus factor. An individual whose red blood cell has rhesus factor is said to be rhesus positive, whereas an individual without the rhesus factor is said to be rhesus negative. Inheritance of rhesus factor from parents to children is based on principles of Mendel's law. Rhesus factor is controlled by genes which consist of pair of alleles, namely Rh positive dominant and Rh negative recessive. Genotype of an Rh positive individual is either homozygous dominant, which is rhesus positive, or heterozygous, which is rhesus positive and rhesus negative. Rhesus negative individual is homozygous recessive, which is rhesus negative. Figure 11.16 shows inheritance of rhesus factor. Parent, in situation 1, parent, father and mother. The genotype of father is rhesus positive and positive, and the gamete will become rhesus positive, while the mother has genotype rhesus negative and rhesus negative, gamete will be rhesus negative. So the genotype of child will become rhesus positive, rhesus negative, and phenotype of children will become rhesus positive. The phenotype ratio is all children are rhesus positive. While in situation 2, the father have genotype of rhesus positive and rhesus negative. So the gamete can either be rhesus positive or rhesus negative. And when the mother have genotype rhesus negative and rhesus negative, the gamete will become rhesus negative. So the genotype of child can be rhesus positive, rhesus negative, or rhesus negative and rhesus negative. And the phenotype of children is rhesus positive or rhesus negative. The phenotype ratio will be half rhesus positive and half rhesus negative.
Human inheritance. ABO blood groups. Human blood is classified into A, B, AB, and O. ABO blood group in humans is an example of multiple alleles. Blood group is controlled by a gene which consists of 3 different alleles, namely allele A, B, and O. These alleles determines the type of antigens present on the surface membrane of red blood cells. For example, if it is a type A blood, A antigens are present on the surface of the red blood cells. A person only possesses 2 alleles to determine his or her blood group. Both A and B are dominant alleles, whereas O is recessive allele. Therefore, a combination of A and O alleles expresses a group A blood phenotype, whereas B and O expresses a group B blood phenotype. A and B alleles are codominant to one another. When these 2 alleles are present together, effects of both alleles show. So, when A and B are combined, both alleles will be expressed and gives an AB blood group phenotype. Table 11.3 shows the phenotype and genotype of human blood group. The genotype for A blood group is AA or AO. The genotype for B blood group is BB or BO. The genotype for AB blood group is AB. And the genotype for O blood group is OO. Next, how do you solve a blood group inheritance issue in the following problem? A man with A blood group married a woman with B blood group. Explain the probability of the couple in getting a child with O blood group. The answer is both mother and father are heterozygous for A blood group and B blood group. Heterozygous is the genotype of AO, BO, and AB. There is also a homozygous where the genotype is AA, BB, and OO. So, when both mother and father are heterozygous for A blood group and B blood group, the father's genotype will be AO and the mother's genotype will be BO. These genotypes then goes through meiosis and become gametes. After that, the gametes will go through fertilization. One allele from each parent is combined and produce the genotype of child. The combination of AB alleles will express a group AB blood phenotype. AO alleles will express a group A blood phenotype. BO alleles will express a group B blood phenotype, and OO alleles will express a group O blood phenotype. So, The phenotypic ratio for A, B, and O is 1.